Question number 98. This is a para completion question. The last sentence of the paragraph is missing and we have to choose the most appropriate option. In these kind of questions, the first thing any student needs to do is to find out the central idea of the paragraph. Now, in this paragraph, the first line says Lee Berger, who is a paleoanthropologist, it talks about his physical features like high forehead, a flushed face, and cheeks that flare out broadly. So the first line talks about that. The second line talks about a personality trait of Berger, and that is that he is very optimist. Now the third line, or the line before the missing last line, says how by the early 1990s, when Berger got a job and begun his hunt for fossils, the spotlight in human evolution had long since shifted to the Great Rift Valley of East Africa. So it talks about some kind of shift in the field of research, which had happened before or by the time Berger started his career. Now, the next line, it either will have a grammatical or thematic link with the last but one line, or it will also match or summarize the entire paragraph. These are the normal features of the last line of any paragraph. Now let's look at the options. Option A says Berger was determined to prove them wrong. Now here there is this pronoun them, and there is no corresponding noun in the previous sentence. Hence this cannot be the last line. Option B says, how did that revolution happen? Now it matches the central idea. It does talk about the revolution which is mentioned in the last but one line. But here it talks about a shift, okay? And the word revolution is not exactly the right word because revolution has a very strong connotation. And the second thing is this will not complete the paragraph. In fact, it will start another discussion, and we cannot end a paragraph with unanswered questions. If this question would have summarized the entire paragraph, then it could have been the last line. But this asks a question which has not been mentioned in the paragraph. Hence, it would be like introducing a new idea, and we can eliminate this option. Option C says most researchers regarded South Africa as an interesting sidebar to the story of human evolution, but not the main plot. Now, this one matches at least theme wise with the last but one sentence. Now, researchers, how did they treat South Africa? They had treated it as a secondary player and not the main player, or not the main place where to find out the story of human evolution. Hence, C looks like the better option as of now, but we haven't read option B, so we'll look at that. But Berger has been nearly alone in arguing that South Africa was the place to look for the true earliest Homo. Now this one introduces a new idea. First of all, the conjunction but doesn't make sense here. As a linking word, but has to contradict something. Now sentence D doesn't contradict, or the option D doesn't contradict the last but one line as it is given in the paragraph. Hence we can rule it out. Though sentence D belongs to this essay. It does follow the line of thought of the author, but it cannot come at this place. It either will come later, after we have introduced some kind of a difference in Berger's opinion and his and the opinion of his contemporaries or the other researchers. Hence the answer to this question is C.